right, ladies and gentlemen. So, seeing here is your Arduino program, and I have a Mac computer, so the way I open it is a little bit different from the way you guys will open it. So make sure you ask Mr. Wetlaff about that, and he'll help you out. But once you open it up, you've got here void setup, void loop. Remember, these are still the same like coding setups that you saw in Tinkercad. They're just moving over to the physical, the actual program that's installed in your computer. And the reason we're doing it like that is so that you can, see here how we're going to get the program and whatnot. So once you're back in class and we've come back to normal, you're going to come to this website and it'll have your other videos up here. But you'll click here to open your code for the project. And what it does is it opens up the Arduino code here, and you're going to copy this out of here just like you copied out of Tinkercad. Okay. And so I'm going to copy that entire line of code. And then I'm going to select everything in here as well, delete that out, and thus put Command V. Now, what if we just pasted in here? A big code. So what this does is right here, you've got 1, 2, 3, 4 different animations that you can have. So do you want to add a frame to it? So are you making it where it's like the light bulb, and then in one frame it's the light bulb, and then like the next one it adds like little streaming lights to show that the light bulb is lit? Or are you making them dance like the dad from Despicable Me? And that switches from one frame to the next frame. And color swap allows you to change the colors there. And flare does another effect. So we're going to go through and test these different effects, and you're going to see if you like using them in your program. Now, I have connected my Arduino to the computer, and you do that with the USB port, and this line here uploads it. Now, I have deleted these 2 lines here. Those 2 lines make comments. Remember how she talked about comments at the very top? Well, there are comments all through this code, and what it does is explains to you exactly what happens. So like here, for your void flare, this function will move a flare across the front and the back of the acrylic. So for right now, I have deleted the 2 lines in front of frame switch, which means that I'm doing the frame switch code. So right here, it will switch visibility from front to back. So this is going to switch the front to one color in the front and then another color in the back. Okay, when I upload it. So I click upload, and it asks you to save before, because I haven't saved that. So I would save your work right now, not like me, but go ahead and save your work, and you'll see down here it's saying compiling sketch. So I have an error right here. It says it cannot open the device. That means that my computer is not talking to my Arduino. So I'm going to come up here and make sure, I got my Arduino Nano. I'm going to make sure that this is old bootloader. And I'm also going to make sure that I actually have the port that I'm supposed to have. And so I'm not looking for a Bluetooth. Remember, how did we plug the Arduino in? We use a USB port. So we're going to select the USB port. And I'm going to try to compile again. And it's going to ask me to save again. Make sure you're saving your work. Okay, so it's telling me that it still can't talk to the Arduino. What's going on? Well, sometimes, especially if you're on a Mac computer, you have to change the port that your Arduino is plugged into to get it to behave well. So I've just changed my port, and then I'll go ahead and save this time. So it's telling me that it still can talk to my Arduino, which is okay. So if this happens to you, and it might, I'm going to come back up here. I'm going to try to see if I can find the correct port. So like, let's try this one. This one says the USB serial as well. I've got a lot because I've plugged quite a few things into here, and it looks like I got the right port. Look, it's uploading. Done uploading, no problem. And so now my program should work. So my lights should be flashing, okay? If you don't see flashing lights, it might be because you didn't delete your comment correctly or a number of other things. As far as troubleshooting goes, we always make sure we make 1 or 2 changes just to make sure. But you see how I troubleshooted when it wouldn't talk to the port? So first thing I did was make sure that I had the correct board selected, the processor, and the port was selected. And then I changed like where my USB fit in. And those are all troubleshooting skills. So you're going to have to use some of the troubleshooting skills for this. So as long as you've soldered correctly and everything's connected right, your LED should be flashing now, okay? The next challenge is to go through and put those slashes back in front of frame switch and try a flare this time. So you see immediately when I deleted that code, that color changed. And so now I'm going to upload again. And so now it does something different with your lights. There should be a different effect, okay? And you're going to go through and decide which effect you would like best to use on your acrylic. And then we're going to put all of this together, and you're going to have these beautiful animated acrylic stands. So thank you so much. Please let us know how we can help or if you have questions. And thank you for being so engaged and working hard during this project.